What is up, YouTube? JC Nation 131 back on another video, and I have been thinking about making this video for a while now. It's a very controversial video, I guess you can say, because it involves a certain somebody that died on this day 6 years ago, tragically. Rest in peace. But if you guys don't know by those hints, I'm talking about Benoit, the guy who died 6 years ago. Just gonna be talking about what happened, like how I reacted to it, and just stuff like that. I got a cup of water. Alright, so let's start this. Alright, so 6 years ago today, obviously, Benoit, the tragedy of Benoit happened, like the Benoit tragedy, I guess people say it. But, yeah, 6 years ago today, Benoit did the unthinkable and, strangled his wife, and then he he strangled his wife, then he suffocated his son, then hanged himself. That's some crazy shit right there, man. Like, I'll never forget that because, damn. Like, pretty sure like a lot of people are. I was a huge Benoit fan. Like, I got into wrestling in 2005. Immediately, I liked him. Just like anybody did. Like, he's one of those guys that knows how to wrestle. He's like Daniel Bryan is like the modern day version of him, but Benoit is the original. So yeah, it was on this day that he killed himself. That's damn. Like, I'm sorry, but how I heard the news? Well, I was just minding my own business, being a little kid myself and all, and just playing around with my sister, who's 3 years older than me. Told me, like, she said, "Oh, Benoit is dead," and I was like, "Yeah, right." I didn't believe her at first. Then she turned on the news, and then it said the headline, Benoit found dead, or Benoit family dead. I was like, holy shit, she was telling the truth. And like, I was in complete shock. I could not believe what was happening. Like, I couldn't wrap my head around it, because this was a guy I looked up to. And then, after that, I kind of just like forgot about it. Until a couple of years later, when my friend reminded me of it, like, I think it was like '08, something like that, but he reminded me of Benoit, like, about the family, because, like, I was a little kid, so, I didn't really understand, how Benoit killed himself until later, like, a couple of years later, and, a friend told me, I was like, what? Like, couldn't believe it again. So then, yeah, it wasn't, then I kind of buried it, and then a couple of years later, like, last year, I, got the Benoit thing in me again, and then, like, I discovered the whole truth about it, because, when he died, I didn't really know why he died. I just knew he died. But, yeah. My thoughts on Benoit. Well, there's actually a lot of thoughts. Excuse me. Now, I've done my research on this, and, people say there are a lot of things that led up to Benoit tragically, passing away, or dying, I should say. But in my opinion, like, I'm sure everybody else in the YWC thinks this, in my opinion, the reason Benoit did what he did is because of his brain. That brain of his. I mean, because if you think about it like this, like, after he died, he was, or before he died, you know, all those diving headbutts and, the concussions that he's had over the years, he just, like, that just, like, gained up on him, on his brain, because if you have too many concussions, or whatchamacallit, or concussions, or kicks to the head or something like that, it can pretty much, pretty much, what's that? What's those words? It can pretty much cause delusions and stuff like that, which is exactly what happened to Benoit. Um, so yeah, pretty much from all those years of wrestling, just took its toll on him, on his brain, which is sad, because Chris Benoit was an amazing wrestler. He was who always gave it his all in every single match that he was. It didn't matter what kind of match it was. He always gave it his all, and yeah, he just, like I said, all those years just took a toll on him, on his brain. So then yeah. So because of that, he did what he did, and yeah. But like, I was always a Chris Benoit fan. Like, even before the tragedy, I was always a Chris Benoit fan, like everybody else. Like, I really liked his style of wrestling. He was a face, so, and I was a little kid, so I loved faces. And yeah, Chris Benoit was an amazing wrestler. And like, I'm not trying to be biased or anything like that, but like, I respect Chris Benoit a lot today. Like, but then at the same time, like, that tragedy, just like kind of has the same train of thought when you think about Benoit as an amazing wrestler. But yeah. Do I forgive Benoit for what he did? Hell no. What he did was what we call it? Was unforgivable. There we go. It was unforgivable. It was wrong of him to do that. But then again, like, it's not all his fault because of whatchamacallit. Because, that brain. I mean, people like pin this on steroids and like tie it up in nice little balls on steroids, but they don't actually have facts. So why the hell are you freaking putting it on steroids when it was proven that it was because of that brain? Yeah. Overall, my thoughts on Chris Benoit is he was an amazing, amazing wrestler, but there's two sides to him. There's the guy that did all these horrible, violent acts that shouldn't have never happened, and then there's the guy who's the amazing wrestler, the talented athlete, the guy that always gave it his all, night in and night out, and just an amazing guy. But yeah, man, I can't believe it's been 6 years. Like, and I still can't wrap my head around it, like, all of it. Like, it's just, damn. But that's pretty much all my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your thoughts on Chris Benoit on this video. Comment what you guys think. Leave a video response, whatever. And, yeah, peace.